Hi, everybody. Welcome to Curse Call Tarot. This is Melody, and we are going to do a twin flame check in using this new spread that I found on Pinterest called the Crow's Flight. So, because this channel is based all around crows and crows deliver spirit messages, it doesn't matter if it's light or it doesn't matter if it's dark. They are neither. They are just messengers. They are the ones who bring messages from the other side. So that when I found this spread, it kind of made me happy because I was like, oh, I can incorporate that into my channel. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start using this spread as a weekly twin flame check-in. So, and it is that time again. I know I usually do the regular spirit messages on hump day, and I usually do twin flame on the weekends. Well, it is the weekend. Seeing how my schedule got rearranged, spirit like just wiped it out. Clean slate. Like I went from having a busy weekend to having nothing to do. It's just funny how spirit works sometimes. All right, well, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, let me introduce the cards. First, we're going to use the energy oracle cards. Okay, we're just going to check it. We're going to pull a couple cards to see what the overall energy is for the twin flames. Okay, then we're going to use the psychic tarot by John Holland for the divine masculine. This is divine masculine cards. Psychic tarot for the heart for the divine feminines. We got for because the last question is what must die to move forward, the death card. So I'm going to use the power of surrender cards by Judith Orloff for that question. That'll be the last question. I have, there is, but seeing this is a twin flame reading, we're going to use the Romance Angel Oracle cards and the Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Oracle cards for love messages, because we are going to do head, heart, and 3D space. Okay. All right. So, and I have out the Angel Answer cards by Doreen Virtue, the Archangel cards by Doreen Virtue, and the Spirit Oracle cards for spirit messages from Wing and Bell. And if you are following me on my Facebook page, there's a link on there. I every time something pops up on my Facebook from them, I share it because I feel that they are just like you and me. They are on this journey just like us in this here incarnated on earth, and I absolutely love these cards, and they are awesome ladies. So I just wanted to put that out there. All right, so let's get started. Let's check in and see what's going on with the twin flames. Okay, so first, before I start asking any questions, um we're just going to check in on the twins' energy. What, pull one card for the divine masculine, one card for the divine feminine, and one card for the connecting energy, and then that'll sprout off into this crow's flight. Like that'll be the crow right now is sitting on the fence using the energy cards, and then they're about to take flight with the rest of the reading. Okay. So let's check in on the twin flames energies. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely seeing some green, which is healing, and it's also the heart chakra. But I am definitely seeing some green. It's coming in pretty prominent. So the twins are healing, is what I feel. Either they are going through some healing process or they are being healed by their angels. I feel that they are definitely being healed by their angels, but they're definitely going through this healing process, is what I feel. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the underlining theme is strategy. Okay. So a number 21, which adds up to a 3, threes are about working well together with as a team with a partner. It's also about your heart, body, and soul. It's the Holy Trinity, depending on what your spiritual slash religious practice should be. Okay, so strategy. So there's a plan. There's some kind of a plan is the underlining theme in this reading. All right. So they're telling me to cut them in half and pull one for the divine masculine and one for the divine feminine. So first we're going to work with the divine masculine. So what's his theme? Caring connection. So it's a 14, which adds up to a 5. Fives are about changes. And there's caring connection. So there's some kind of a caring connection here with the divine masculine. Okay. He's definitely in his heart space about something. He has some kind of feelings, so to speak. Not sure whether it's with his divine feminine or with, his surroundings. But seeing there's a couple on there, I'm going to say divine feminine. Okay, so what's going on with the divine feminine's energy? Okay, so we got a 12, which adds up to a 3 again, and we got the temple path, which is in reverse. So something is blocking her spiritual path, I feel. Okay. Right, so let's pick them up and do a quick little shuffle for the connecting energy. All right, connecting energy. 27, it's a number 9. It's about it's called walking away. So I feel for this connection, even though there is a feminine on there and it's showing her walking away, I'm feeling this is the connective energy. So I feel that somebody, maybe especially the divine feminine, could be walking away from something that's no longer serving her highest good. Okay, could it be her divine masculine? It's a possibility. I'm not sure. We haven't did the rest of the reading yet, but I feel that she is just walking away from things that no longer serve her highest good, not really walking away from her masculine. Um, and I feel that the reason for that is so that she can turn this temple path card around. Okay. So okay, so I feel that the twins are both walking away because this is a connecting energy card. They're both walking away from things that no longer serve their highest good. That's what I feel. Okay, so we're going to put them aside. We're going to shuffle up the divine masculine, divine feminine cards and get started with this reading. Okay, so the first question is truth. What is my secret truth? Okay. So the last time that he did that, I pulled off the bottom of the deck. So I felt that it worked. It played in nicely. So that's what I'm going to do again. I'm going to shuffle, and then pull one card off the bottom of the divine masculine and divine feminine um, cards that I'm using strictly for them. Okay, so divine feminine is shuffled. Shuffle divine masculine. Divine masculine. What's going on with the divine masculine? Okay, so let's cut. And remember, the underlining theme of this reading is that there's some kind of a plan going on. All right. So we're going to try to put these cards to where I can at least have some space over in here because there's not much space on this table. All right. Okay. All right. So, first of all, the what is my secret truth? What am I holding within that's my own personal secret that I know is the truth, that is the actual truth. So we're gonna pull one card off the Divine Masculines. He got the Four of Swords energy. So his secret truth is that he's been meditating. He's been going within in his headspace and trying to figure things out. Um, Possibly looks like he's doing some yoga. There is a masculine on this card. He's out in the wooded scenery. He's outside in nature. He got his palms up, so he's open to receiving spiritual messages. So I feel that that's what the divine masculine secret truth is that he's been meditating and possibly doing his own special thing to try to figure out what his next move is what I feel. Okay. So what's the divine feminine's secret truth? Oh, her secret truth is the Fool. Okay. So it's a zero. This is the full card in this deck, and it's called trust. So her secret truth is she's trusting in the universe. She's trusting in this transition. She's ready to take this leap of faith and make the change that is required. Okay. And I feel that that could be why she has the connecting energy is walking away. Okay. So I feel that she is ready to change this cycle. She wants to change this cycle by walking away from things that are no longer serving her highest good so that she can take this leap of faith on her new spiritual pursuit, is what I feel. Okay. So that is the divine feminine's secret truth. Okay. So the next one is Harbinger. A harbinger is the bringer of messages. What messages is being brought forth? So we're going to let's see what message. Or, yeah, what important message do I have to others? So we're going to use. We're going to pull one off of each one of these cards, the divine masculine, divine feminine, and we're going to clarify with the Crystal Vision Tarot by Jennifer Glasso. So clarify for the twin flame. Okay, there's definitely something with the walking away card. So what important message does the divine masculine, divine feminine have for one another? All right. All right, so spread these out. All right, so important message to we're going to do divine masculine first. What important messages does divine masculine have to his divine feminine? Something needs to be communicated. So I feel that he wants to communicate something to you because that's the throat chakra. The throat chakra is all about communication. So what message does the divine masculine want to communicate to his divine feminine? I feel that he wants to be with her. He wants to physically be with her. And if you remember, his energy was carrying connections. So I feel that the divine masculine wants to communicate how he feels, how he desires her, how he lusts after her, perhaps. Um, Maybe he wants to communicate what's keeping him stuck as well in this caring connection. That could very well, that's another message that just came through. So there's two different messages with this. He either wants to communicate how he desires her, how he wants to physically be with her, or he wants to communicate what's keeping him stuck. Okay. So that's one message. So we're going to get another one. Okay, so what next message? Okay, so I feel that he wants to communicate this deception and envy. That could be why he got the devil card. I feel that he definitely wants to communicate why he has been wearing this mask. Because if you look in this card, he's taking the mask off. So that's what I feel he wants to communicate. What is keeping him stuck is what I feel he wants to talk to you about. I feel that he's going to open up. He wants to communicate to you about how he's feeling and why he was in this deceptive energy, why he wore this mask for all these years. Okay. All right. So clarify that again. Okay. The Four of Wands energy. So the Four of Wands is about having a stable life, a stable partnership, a stable, having just stability in your life in general. Okay. So what he was being deceptive about was about this partnership, I feel. He was definitely wearing a mask about how he felt about you. That's what I felt. That's what I feel. That's his message to his divine feminine. Okay. So what message does the divine feminine have to the divine masculine? Okay, so we got nurture. This is the Empress energy. Okay, so she wants to nurture the situation, is what I feel. And she is also out in nature. Look at the sun around her head, that it goes from yellow to like a lavender color, I guess. So the yellows represent your solar plexus. That's where your willpower comes from, your life force energy comes from. And I feel that the divine feminine is telling her divine masculine, look, I stepped into my willpower. And then we got the lavender color above her head, which could represent her crown chakra. So basically, she stepped into her life force energy and she is learning or has learned or tapped into this crown chakra energy, and she's been nurturing herself by learning how to use this and listening to it and hearing it, because now she's got a blue dress on. Okay. So that tells me that she's in communication with spirit. That's what I feel from this card. So that's her message to you, as well as she wants to nurture this connection. All right. So clarify that. Okay. So we got the Six of Cups energy. So I feel her message to you, because the Six of Cups is a childlike energy. It has something to do with somebody from your childhood. It could represent something um, stemming from your childhood that needs to be healed. That's what I feel. Okay. So I feel that the Six of Cups is about nostalgia as well. It could also be about somebody coming back, but I'm feeling more of the mother child energy here. So what she's telling you is, she's telling you, I feel that she's telling you, you need to nurture your inner child. You need to heal these childhood issues that you have. That's what I feel she's telling. Her important message is to you. And I feel that she could be healing her childhood wounds as well. But I feel that it's more that she's telling you to do it so that you guys can have this new beginning. And I feel that that's what the connection is with the walking away. She wants you to walk away from anything that no longer serves you as well, divine masculine. She wants you to heal whatever them childhood wounds are. Okay, so let's get another message. Darkest fears. Okay, so her message to her divine masculine, darkest fears. Okay, so she's also telling you that she is going within, because we got the Hermit card. That's about going within, following the light of your soul. And we got darkest fears, which is unfounded fear and worry. So she's also telling her divine masculine to go within, to follow that light of your soul, to heal this darkest fears. Okay, that's what she's telling her divine masculine. And I feel that these darkest fears has something to do with his childhood and his mother. Okay, that's what I feel her message is. So if she is the one that's healing this, and she's the one that's going within and following the light of her soul and healing her darkest fears, that's a plus. And I feel that could be what's going on, because in her underlining secret truth is the trust card. So she's trusting in what the universe is helping her do. Okay, so that's what I feel. All right. So let's move on to what do I see that others don't? So basically, what is the divine masculine seeing that the divine feminine is not seeing? Okay. So he's recognizing something. He's recognizing this partnership. He is recognizing this is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. He's recognizing that this partnership is rewarding. He's recognizing that this partnership is basically meant to be, is what I feel. Okay. He's recognizing the reward in this partnership. Okay. All right. So let's clarify that. Yes. He's definitely recognizing that, and he wants to move forward. That's what I feel with the Knight of Swords. And remember, we started off with the Four of Swords. So he has been thinking about this for a while. He's been meditating on it, on how to move forward with this partnership, is what I feel. Okay. All right. He recognizes that it's a special partnership, that you guys are communicating and spiritually communicating through your higher selves, and he recognizes that, and he also recognizes the reward for this partnership. Okay. So divine feminine, what do you see that the divine masculine doesn't? Okay. So what she sees, and this is a Five of Cups, and it's called change your focus. So what she sees that the divine masculine doesn't is change your focus, the Five of Cups energy. Get out of that regret, remorse energy. Change your focus into something more positive. Okay, so let's clarify that. Okay, so change your focus from this procrastinating, too many choices energy, because that's what this is about. Okay, so we went from the Five of Cups to the Seven of Cups. Okay, so change your focus and stop procrastinating. That's what she's seeing that the divine masculine isn't. She's seeing the focus needs to go in a different direction, because there's too many options. It's causing procrastinations, an illusion. It's causing upset of emotions, an imbalance in emotions. That's what she's seeing. Okay. So where we're going to go with that now is we're going to go into some head, heart, and physical spaces. I believe this is where I pulled this in at. Okay, so we're going to continue on with what do I see that the other one isn't. So that was the overall thing. So we're going to see what's going on with the head, heart, and physical spaces of these two. All right, the twins. Okay. So there's one. We use the Mystic Moon to clarify as well. Could use a Crystal Vision too. We may just use both of them. Pull one of each. So I feel that somebody is seeing some kind of signs, and to release what is no longer serving them, I feel. And remember, the connective energy was walking away. Okay, so family, yes, we've seen that in the beginning with the mother and the child, the nurture and the Six of Cups. divine timing. Something with divine timing. And I feel that that could be why the strategy card is here. There's a divine plan in the situation. Okay. Okay, so we put this over here. So we're going to work on the head, heart, and the physical space. All right. So the question was, what do I see that others don't? So the divine masculine God, he recognizes this partnership, okay, and he wants to move forward. He wants some kind of movement, okay. The divine feminine recognizes that there needs to be a change in focus. Like you need to focus. She understands, she's recognizing that a change of focus needs to come when it comes to this procrastinating energy. This an illusion. I feel it's like an illusion because there's too many options. You feel that you have too many options, and or you could feel this regret or remorse of of this procrastination and this slow movement. So that's what the divine feminine sees, the divine masculine isn't. She's recognizing the slow, um, elusive, procrastinating energy, and she is recognizing that this focus needs to take a different direction. All right. So, what's going on with the divine masculine's headspace? What's he thinking about that he isn't telling his divine or divine feminine? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, he's in his headspace. Like I said, I feel that he recognizes that this is a special connection, okay, and he is definitely um he definitely recognizes that. Okay, so let's pull a clarification card that's in his headspace. Okay, so he is also in his headspace. He is realizing his self-worth. Okay, so let's pull clarify from the crystal vision. And we got the Four of Pentacles. Yes. So I definitely feel that he is recognizing his self-worth, and that is why he is holding on to things in the 3D world so tightly, because he's recognizing things. He's recognizing that this connection is it's divinely guided, so to speak. All right. So what's going on with divine feminine? Oh, we forgot to pull the overall card. Ha. Oh well. All right. So his card in his heart space was disruption, or headspace rather, disruption. So he had some kind of disruption that is causing this ascension process, I feel. Okay. And it's causing him to realize his self-worth. It's also causing him to sit there and um sit in the 3D world alone and contemplate things. That's what I feel. Okay, in his headspace. All right, so what's going on in her headspace? She got the high priestess. So she's listening to her intuition. She's listening to that inner guidance. She's listening to the secrets that spirit is telling her in her head. That's, oh my, wow. That's beautiful. And what is she listening to? Spirit telling her, you deserve this love. You are lovable. Okay. So let's pull a Mystic Moon Clarifier on that. We got the Mask card, and pull a Crystal Vision Tarot card on that. The Hanged Man. So even though Spirit is telling the Divine Feminine, look, you deserve love. That's the secret. secret is that you deserve this love. Spirit is telling her that. She is following her intuition and she knows that she deserves this love, okay? Even though in her headspace things are on pause, there's some kind of enlightenment happening, I feel, because this hangman is showing up with the high priestess, okay? So what's going on is while she's on pause, I feel that this mask is being removed. That's what I feel. I feel that that's what this change of focus is coming up for. And if you remember, she's also going through like her darkest fears. She's following that light within. Okay. So, yes, that light within is giving her some kind of enlightenment that's helping to remove this mask and make her feel that she deserves love. That's what's going on in her headspace whenever she thinks about her divine masculine. Okay. So, what's going on in his heart space? Triumphant and success. So he could be getting some kind of clarity in his heart space. This is the Ace of Swords energy. So he could be get some kind of clarity, self clarity through his own higher self. I feel is in his heart space. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So he's getting some kind of clarity over his feelings. So let's clarify with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame card. Clarity over his feelings with he recognizes that you, Divine Feminine, are part of his tribe and that he desires you. It's his soul desire. See the Eight of Cups. It doesn't necessarily emotionally desire you, but this is about walking towards what you desire. So that's what I feel. He's getting clarity over the feelings that he has for you, Divine Feminine. He recognizes that you are his tribe and he's walking towards what he desires, his soul desires, walking away from things that no longer serve him. Look at that. Two feminines on that card. Walking away from things that no longer serve him and walking towards what his soul desires. That's what I feel is in his heart space. So what's in her heart space? Her heart space is she wants to come together. She loves him. This is the Two of Cups energy, okay? So let's clarify that. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So even though they are in separation, she still loves him. She still wants this she still wants to come together. But she understands that there's a barrier that's definitely keeping them in separation. And I feel that she knows what that barrier is. Okay. So let's clarify that with one of these. Yep. I felt that. She's got the clarity over what this barrier is. Okay. While she loves her divine masculine, even though they are in separation and there's a barrier there, she knows in her heart space that there's clarity. She knows what this barrier is, and that's why she still has this coming together. She still wants to come together, and I feel that she wants to work on that barrier with him together. Okay. So what does he want here in the 3D world? We got the double energy. So I believe that's the second time for the double energy. Yep, got the double again. This is the second time for the divine masculine in the 3D space. What does he want? He wants to be with her. He wants sex. He wants physical union, I feel. Okay. All right, so let's get a clarification with the past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so let's clarify with Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards. Solitude, and then we'll pull one of these. Four of Swords. Okay, so this is what I feel now. I don't feel that it's much of a sex card anymore. I feel that this is a stuck energy card. Okay, because we had that in the beginning of the reading. There was a stuck energy. So I feel that, yes, he is in this stuck energy, stuck in a cycle, perhaps, stuck on his heart in a box, okay? But he does recognize that this is a past life relationship, okay? How does he recognize that? We got the Four of Swords energy. Remember, that was his underlining truth, his secret truth, is that he is look at these three swords, okay? He is going through this heartbreak by going within and releasing it, walking away from it, I feel, okay? But he's going within, he is in solitude. And remember, you guys were in separation, okay? You guys are in separation. So he is in solitude and he's releasing this heartbreak that's keeping himself stuck. But he does recognize here in the 3D world that you guys have been in a past life relationship. That's what I feel. All right, so Divine Feminine, what's in her 3D space? We got the Seven of Swords. The key word on there is seek the truth, okay? So in the 3D world, I feel that's what she wants. She wants the truth, okay? A new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. She wants the truth about this new love. She wants the truth about how he feels. Okay. And the deception that he's caused. And remember, we had the deceptive energy in his pal. He has the deceptive energy. That's what he wants to communicate to her. She wants the truth too. She wants the truth about how he feels in this deceptive energy. Okay. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. So she definitely wants the cycle to change. This card decided to pop out too. Okay. She wants to be balanced. To um she wants the truth about how he feels, and she wants the truth about this deception. She wants the cycle to change, this cycle to end, so that the new one can start, a new love relationship can start. And she wants to find balance within the masculine and feminine. She wants them as a couple to find balance here in the 3D world. That's what I feel. And that could be why we got the walking away connective energy. Okay. So that's what they're seeing, and the other one isn't, in their head, heart, and physical space. Okay. So the next question is, how can I adapt to my current situation? So we're going to check and see. Divine Masculine, how can you adapt to this current situation right here in the present moment? So we got the Hope card, number 17, which is the Star card. So how can you adapt? Look at the yellow on that. That's your solar plexus energy. So, how can you adapt? You can adapt by stepping into your willpower, stepping into your inner strength, and finding hope in this situation. That's what I feel. Okay. So, we're going to clarify that again with the Crystal Vision Tarot. The Emperor, yes. Step into your emperor energy. Take the lead. Step into that emperor energy. Take the lead. Step into your inner strength. Find your power within your inner strength and make the change. Step into your leadership abilities. Step in and take charge of the situation, is how you can adapt to the situation. All right, Divine Feminine, how can she adapt? She got the Hermit card. So this is pretty significant for the Divine Feminine. You got the Hermit card twice in this reading, okay? So this is number 9. It's about going in solitude and seek. So how can you adapt the situation? Go within and follow your soul's light, is what I feel. Because look at the blue birds on here. There's 2 blue birds. Because spirit is guiding you, I feel, through your intuition. And I see that back here with let's see, where is it at? Right here. with the High Priestess card. Okay, so they're telling you how to adapt is to listen. That's how you adapt. Listen and seek. Seek that spiritual knowledge. Listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Okay, so let's clarify that. Yep. Find the balance in the situation is what I feel, because we got the Justice card now. The Justice is about finding balance. So they're telling you to go within and seek this balance within. That's what I feel. So it could be balance in your masculine and feminine energies, or just be balancing yourself here in the 3D world, in your spiritual side. Make sure you seek the knowledge there, because I feel that spirit is definitely, and this could be one of your angels too. That's what I felt, that this is your angel. This Justice card is your angel showing up to tell you, look, we are guiding you. We know you're seeking what you your soul's purpose, and we are guiding you towards it. So that's what I feel is divine feminine. That's what I feel your message is. How can you adapt the situation? Go within and find balance is what I feel. Find balance between your 3D self and your 5D self, your higher self, uh your spiritualism and your humanism. That's what I feel. All right. So, what must die? So, for that question, we are going to use the power of surrender cards. Okay. So, what must end for the divine feminine and divine masculine? What must they surrender to move forward, Spirit? What must be surrendered to move forward for the divine masculine and divine feminine? What must be surrendered for these twins to move forward? Okay. All right. So, just going to do it like this, I guess. So, 2 fell on the divine masculines. Okay, so let's do divine feminine. What must be surrendered for the divine feminine now? What must be surrendered? Okay, so we got 3 that popped over. So that's cool with me. All right, so divine masculine, what needs to be surrendered to move forward? Surrender procrastination. And remember, that was her message to you. Divine feminine's message to you was about the procrastination. So surrender procrastination to move forward, okay? Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action will track success, okay? And then surrender to effortless. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river, okay? So they're telling you to surrender to procrastination and surrender to effortlessness. So you need to step out, take some action, and then just let it go. Just go with the flow and see what happens. But we've seen that here in how can you adapt to the situation. Spirit is telling you right there, step into your inner strength, take charge of your life. That's how you can adapt to the situation and stop procrastinating, okay, and go with the flow. All right. So divine feminine, what needs to end for you to move forward? Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It is time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or own healing. Okay, divine feminine. So that's what you must let go of to move forward. Okay, surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So that's another thing that you need to end. You need to surrender to success, okay? And Third thing is surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay. So that's what you need to surrender as well. Okay. So now we're going to move into some connective energies and see what's going on. Okay. I feel that all the messages pretty much come out between the twins. We're going to check in on some connective energies now. All right. So what's going on with the divine feminine and divine masculine when it comes to connective energies? Okay. I say, so the divine masculine, he got the wisdom card, the Hierophant. So I feel in this connective energy that he has gained the wisdom of this connection. He knows that this is a higher powered connection. Okay. That's what I feel. Okay. And the divine feminine, her connective energy. And remember, I said in the very beginning, this is a divine feminine walking away. She got the release card, the death card. So she's releasing. Look, it looks like she's taken off this heavy clothing and letting her inner light shine. So she's walking away from things that no longer serve her and releasing this heaviness, this burden, and she's going through a transformation. And that's what I feel that this connective energy is. Okay. And I feel that these two also, I feel that they could be mirroring one another. That's what I really feel. Okay. All right. So let's do some clarifying. Okay, so clarify the divine masculine's wisdom card. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So I feel that he does have a higher knowledge of that, he knows that you are a different kind of connection. That's what I feel. Okay, so we're going to clarify that. Yep. He understands it. He knows that this connection is different. He knows that this is a special connection. He knows that what he needs to do, I feel too. He knows what he needs to do to to keep this open mind, I feel. So let's clarify with this card. The Six of Swords. Yep. He knows what he needs to do to move forward, to recover from this devil energy, from this deceptive energy. Take charge of the situation, step into his inner strength. He knows what he needs to do to keep this open mind. He knows that this is a special higher connection. And he knows that he needs to look at this, two divine feminines walking away from something. So I feel that he knows, just like the divine feminine knows, that this is the connective energy. He knows that he needs to walk away from these swords, this heartbreak, this ending, this, he needs to move away from it, recover from this deceptive energy, this heartbroken energy. He understands that. That's what the connecting energy is. Let's do the divine feminine now. Release your ex. Its time has come to clear your energy. So I think it's kind of quinky dinky for connecting energies between the twins. The divine feminine both have a release card. Both of these cards mention release. So I definitely feel that you have to walk away from something. You have to release this ex. You have to shed this heavy clothing, this heavy baggage, divine feminine. That's what I feel for this connection. Okay. Pull another one. Okay. So I feel that you are being inspired. Okay. And the next card, the card that come out first was settling. Okay. So you need to release this settling. this settling for that you think you can fix someone is what I feel, because nobody can be fixed. They have to do it on their own. And I feel that you are being inspired to release this. I feel that you are being inspired to release this settling for things that don't serve you. I feel that's what's coming forward right now. You need to release these things that are you need to release this settling for things that are not good for you. You need to release that, and you are being inspired, and we've seen that back in here with the where's she at here, well, right here, the justice card and the high priestess. Okay, so you definitely have angels around you, divine feminine, that are helping to inspire you. All right, so closing messages. What's the angels have to say about this this twin flame connection? What angel messages? So I do feel that there is a divine plan. That's what the underlining theme, energy theme was. I feel that there is definitely a divine plan in order here. All right, so let's do it this way. Messages for the twins. Messages for the twins. Are there any messages, archangels, for the twins? Like a whole bunch of them keep popping out. But let's see. Messages for the twins. What messages, archangels, do you have for the twins? They're like this one. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. And we've seen that with both of them. The walking away connection card, okay? So they want you to clear the clutter and clear the energy around you using feng shui. All right. Any other messages? Okay, we got two more. Breathe, Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Okay. And outdoors, Archangel Raphael. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. And we've seen that the divine masculine is doing that, and the divine feminine too. That, it's a message for both of you. All right, one more. Clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So, yes, I do feel that I've been seeing my twin a lot in my third eye over this past week. So, I believe that he's doing energy check-ins on his own to see what I'm up to. I, however, am not doing that to him. I'm not invading his space because I feel that the divine definitely has a plan in this situation, and what's meant to be will be. That's what I feel. Okay. All right. So, we're going to use the Spirit Oracle cards and get some additional spiritual messages for the twins and see what's up. So, what additional spiritual messages do we have for the twins? We checked in on the angels and see what they're doing. So, we're seeing what the other side, what messages can come through from the other side. What messages, Spirit, do you have for these twins that I am channeling? Okay, so messages from Spirit. Spirit would be your ancestors, perhaps from the other side, or it could just be your angels too, but more so that your relatives. Okay, so I was protected from pain. My spirit was held in divine light. Okay, so that's one message for somebody out there who is going to watch this twin flame video. Okay, it looks to me like right here, for some reason, I'm seeing it looks like a dragon. I don't know why, but it makes me, that's what I see. Okay, so Any other messages? Oh, couple of them. Couple, like 3. All right. My spirit will return through the birth of a child of a family member. So somebody out there is pregnant. That could be a sign that one of your ancestors is coming back into being incarnated through your family, one of your family members. Okay. That's a nice card to have. Okay. I manipulate numbers and clocks as signs to you. Okay. I see a C on there. I don't know if anybody else is seeing it, but I see it. So whoever, maybe that's what your relative's name starts with a C, whoever's bringing this message forward. I manipulate numbers and clocks as a sign to you. So when whoever has a family member who have passed over with the letter C in your name, that could be specific to you. And I still see you as a child. Remember the unconditional love that we shared. Okay. So what I'm seeing on this card right off the bat, it right here, it looks like a stocking of some kind. So maybe holidays were significant when you were a child within your family. All right, so I'm going to do one more shuffle and see what else comes out. Oh, we did have a flipper in here, and I think it's going to be the last card. All right. Take care of yourself. Get rest, drink more water, and move. Okay. So to me, this right here, this part right here looks like a hand. Okay. Actually, it looks like an arm. Okay. And this could very well be like their body. I'm guessing. Maybe somebody's a smoker out there, and this is a spirit's way of saying to take care of yourself, maybe rid that addiction, and to get rest, drink more water, and move around. That's just what I'm feeling. All right, twins. All right, I think that concludes this video. It's definitely long enough, way longer than what I anticipated. It's a general twin flame reading. If you'd like something more personal, you can contact me at cursecall@gmail.com, or you can get a hold of me on my Facebook page. There's a link in the lower right-hand corner of my channel. All donations for a reading are $29 unless you go on, I have an Amazon wish list that is posted. I believe it's to my Facebook page. You can go on there, and anything that's on there that equals up to the donation cost, you're more than welcome to send my way as well. It doesn't always have to be monetary. So with that being said, blessed be from the Crow's Priestess. I love y'all.